for the longest time, my memory of you was you'd come in and you'd do like your songs. Like you were more like a guitar comic.
Yeah, I was doing musical comedy.
Yeah.
As the songbird flies.
Yeah.
And Timmy put posters up and somebody scribbled through my face on all of them.
Was it you?
I wish it was. I tried to take one to give to my mommy, but they were all scribbled out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would sing silly songs on stage.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, and you and I also shared this thing. Like before you started doing comedy, you were into like making videos and shit, right? Or did you get into comedy first?
I've always tried to make funny videos since I was in high school. I made a zombie movie called My Best Friend Ate My Arm, and we won like the film competition. It was the stupidest fucking movie in the world. And then comedy started first. I would just go down there because I was fascinated with it, and then I got to know Timmy. And then I would be like, I'm just here to watch tonight. And he would go, next to the stage, Cameron Martin. I go, no. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing it. And he would go, come on, next to the stage, Cameron Martin. Let's give it up for Cameron. And I'd go up there and just either bomb or do well. And then there was one night my dad went and I was bombing. And I could see my dad's disappointment in front of me. And I just took the microphone and went, oh, God. I take pictures of little kids for a living. And I started telling life touch photography jokes because I was a life touch photographer for 2 years, taking yearbook pictures.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it was a really rough 2 years. It was when I was 22, 23, and I just started talking about life touch. I just started talking about a day in the life of life touch, and the crowd went crazy. And my dad was like, really, really like, man, this is great. And I remember Gerard Sidbury. He's not around here anymore.
He's popped up, actually, recently. I see him randomly.
Yeah.
Just pop up.
He came up and said, your shit's getting tight. And I was like, God, I'm just barely even been doing this. And then I kept doing it. But I don't know. I think I quit when I opened for Dave Waite. And I did local jokes. And they did not work. And he came up. He's like, isn't it cute when these little wannabe local comedians come up here and try to be funny?
Good God.
So I quit. I quit doing comedy for a while. But I just did it recently at Dead Crow. And it was good. Told uncle jokes.
Yes.
So I'm easing back into it.
Yeah. I'd like to see you come around more. I'm also trying to start coming again more regularly.
Yeah.
Took like half a year off at least. Feels like. So, you said you started making funny videos in high school. Do you remember, like, was the zombie one the first one you did?
I think so. And then we had a ghillie suit, like the suit made of plants. And we did a whole video where you could order your ghillie monster today. And we had, like, the FedEx guy, like, act like he was dropping the box off, like an empty box.
Yeah.
And then ghillie monster's great for... well, you're mowing your grass. It's with the grass. Self-defense. And like beating people up at the front door. And it looks like a, And that was really funny.
Did you have like sketch comedy influences when you started making these videos? Like other YouTubers or just like popular sketch shows that you feel like your humor was kind of molded by?
It's probably all that. No, I'm good. That was
it's viable.
Yeah, what was it? It was something... because I was watching YouTube videos back then. What was it? Kyle Mooney's The Good Neighbor, I think was what it was called. Back when he was doing that with the other funny guy before they got on SNL. I was obsessed with those videos. But what was it? I don't know. There was something that I watched. I just knew I wanted to make funny shit. And I started doing trying to do in high school. I was trying to have like comedy nights at high school, which now at the bar. Like, of course, I wanted to pursue that dream as an adult to have once a month comedy night.
Yeah. I know it was John LaJoie for me. I mean, I had others, but I remember John LaJoie being, like, super prominent.
I don't even know John LaJoie.
You ever see, like, the Show Me Your Genitals guy?
Show Me Your Genitals. Okay. Taco.
Everyday normal guy, Taco.
Yeah, he was one of the ones. I didn't know his name was John LaJoie. I just always thought he was Taco.
Oh, yeah.
From that show.
Yeah, so I was like a fan of his like starting in middle school, and then like by the end of middle school, they started the league. So like hearing him get cast on like a television show was so cool. Like,
yeah.
Just
a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker.
Yeah. His shit was great.
Yeah, he was really good. I don't know. I watched Bo Burnham when I was really little. His little goofy videos he would make when he was like a tiny little baby kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was one of the ones I was like, I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ray Stevens, who would not be very well received in today's world. He's got a song called Bridget the Midget.
Okay.
Guitar Zan, Ahab the Arab. But yeah, I remember listening to him when I was little, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to make funny songs.
Yeah.
And then people don't like funny songs, so I had to quit doing that.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, like, was there a certain point in, because I felt like you were really solid with the guitar stuff. Like, I felt like you were one of the local guys that, like, had his thing and you had it down. And, I mean, I know from, like, doing the rap stuff that I do and then doing the comedy, I always felt like there are so many people, like, the rap would usually go well whenever I did it in the context of, like, a comedy place. And it felt like it was an easy out if I were worried about making sure my set went well. Because it was like I know every word. It's embedded. It's a performance that's spelled out.
Yeah.
It's like just turn on autopilot and do it, and you're going to get a good reaction. That's why I felt it was an out, because like with doing the regular talking stand-up, there's always the risk of like, even though I've done this material before and it tends to go well, it's not as consistently well received.
Yeah.
It's way more challenging to have to like work to make sure it goes well than doing a song, even though there's a lot more like premeditated thought and effort in the making of the song.
Right.
So was
it's a nice scapegoat. That's weird you say it, because that was one night I brought a djembe drum up on the stage, and I had my friend Kyle in the audience, and he had a guitar tucked away behind the bar, and this was at Nut Street, like the original. And in the djembe, I had under my shirt, I was wearing a tank top, like a wife beater looking tank top.
Yeah.
With some kind of like California bullshit on it. And in the djembe, there was a fedora.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was doing my set, and the set was going well. And then at the end, I was like, man, I still got more time. So this was like my backup plan. And I said, man, I'm feeling douchey. I just wish I had a douchey tank top. And I took my shirt off. I was like, oh, there we go. I wish I had a fucking fedora. I really douche it up. I pulled the fedora out and I put it on. I was like, is there any douchebags in the audience named Kyle with a guitar? And Kyle goes, I brought a guitar. I was like, get your douchey ass up here. And he comes up and he started doing the
yeah.
I get nervous when I see your butt naked. Drop down low, you're gonna get what you expected. Nervous when I see your butt naked. Drop down low, you're gonna wonder why you ain't wet yet.
Yeah, I was just about to go there about the nervous when I see you butt naked music video. That's still online.
I don't know how to take it off YouTube.
You don't know how to take, like, you don't have access to that YouTube channel?
Do not look it up. I'm a public.
That's a great way to get people to look it up, by the way.
Fuck.